IELTS Speaking Part 1. Childhood Memory. Question 1. What did you enjoy doing as a child? Model answer. Band 6 answer. When I was a child, I liked playing with toys and watching cartoons. I also enjoyed playing outside with my friends. It was fun. Band 7 answer. As a child, I really enjoyed playing games with my friends in the park, especially hide and seek and tag. I also loved drawing pictures and watching my favorite cartoons every weekend. These activities made me very happy. Band 8 answer. When I was a child, I especially enjoyed playing imaginative games with my friends, like pretending we were superheroes or creating small stories with our toys. I also spent a lot of time drawing and making up characters, which might be why I became interested in creative work later on. These playful moments helped me explore my imagination and build strong friendships. Question 2. Did you enjoy your childhood? Model answer. Band 6 answer. Yes, I enjoyed my childhood. It was happy. I played a lot and my parents were nice to me. Band 7 answer. Yes, I think I had a good childhood. I had many friends to play with and my parents gave me a lot of love. I didn't have to worry about anything, so it was a fun time. Band 8 answer. Yes, I truly enjoyed my childhood. I had a close group of friends, and we would spend hours playing games after school. My family created a warm environment, and I didn't have to worry about responsibilities. Looking back, I feel very lucky to have had a childhood filled with laughter, creativity, and support. Question 3. What are your best childhood memories? Model answer. Band 6 answer. One of my best memories is going to the zoo with my family. I saw many animals and ate ice cream. I was very happy. Band 7 answer. My favorite childhood memory is a trip to the mountains with my family. We stayed in a cabin and roasted marshmallows at night. It was a special time because we were all together without phones or work. Band 8 answer. One of my most cherished childhood memories was a summer trip to a small village where my grandparents lived. We picked fruits in the morning and played in the fields all afternoon. At night, my grandmother would tell stories under the stars. That peaceful, simple life made a deep impression on me, and I still think about it when I feel stressed. Question 4. Do you think it is better for children to grow up in the city or in the countryside? Model answer. Band 6 answer. I think the countryside is better. Children can play outside and the air is clean. It's quiet too. Band 7 answer. I believe growing up in the countryside is better because it's safer and more peaceful. Kids can enjoy nature and have more freedom to play. However, the city also has good schools and fun places. Band 8 answer. While both have pros and cons, I personally think the countryside offers a healthier environment for children. They can spend more time outdoors, build a connection with nature, and enjoy a slower pace of life. That said, cities provide better access to education, healthcare, and cultural activities. Ideally, a child could experience both, spending time in nature while benefiting from the city's opportunities. IELTS Speaking Part 2. A member of a team. Describe a member of a team that you know about. You should say what team it is, what role in the team this person plays, and explain why you like him, her. You have 1 minute to prepare. You have 2 minutes to talk. Model answer. Band 6 answer. One member of a team that I know is my classmate, Kevin. We worked together on a school project last year. The team was made of 4 students, and Kevin was the team leader. He helped us make a plan and gave everyone different jobs. He was also the one who talked during the final presentation. I liked Kevin because he was kind and worked hard. He didn't act like a boss, and he listened to everyone. Thanks to him, we finished the project on time and got a good grade. Band 7 answer. One person I want to talk about is Kevin, my classmate and teammate in a group project we did last year. It was for our science class, and our team had to make a presentation about renewable energy. Kevin was chosen as the team leader because he's very organized and good at communicating. He divided the work fairly and made a timeline so we could finish everything on time. He also reminded us gently when someone forgot their part, which helped keep the project running smoothly. During the final presentation, he also took the lead and spoke confidently, which impressed both the teacher and our classmates. What I really liked about him was how respectful and supportive he was. He always encouraged us, even if we made small mistakes, and he made sure that everyone's ideas were heard. Thanks to his leadership, I enjoyed working on the project and felt proud of our result. Band 8 answer. A team member I really admire is my classmate Kevin, who led our group during a science project last year. Our task was to research and present on renewable energy sources, and we were a team of 4 students. Kevin naturally took on the role of leader, not because he was the loudest, but because he was thoughtful, organized, and always willing to help. From the beginning, Kevin guided us through brainstorming ideas, assigning roles based on our strengths, and creating a realistic timeline. I was in charge of designing the slides, while Kevin handled the research and final presentation. What impressed me most was how he kept everyone motivated and calm, even when we ran into problems. For example, when one teammate didn't finish their part on time, Kevin offered to help them instead of blaming them. I really admire him because of his leadership style. He's not controlling, but rather encouraging and inclusive. He listens carefully, values other people's opinions, and always thinks about what's best for the team. Working with him made me feel confident and supported, and I learned a lot about how to be a good team player myself. If I ever work in a company in the future, I hope I'll get to work with someone like Kevin again. IELTS Speaking Part 3. A member of a team. Question 1. In a team, is it more important to pursue individual development or to achieve team targets? Model answer. Band 6 answer. I think both are important, but maybe team targets are more important. If everyone works together, the team can finish work better. If only one person grows but the team fails, it's not good. Band 7 answer. I believe team targets are more important, especially when people are working together toward a shared goal. Of course, it's good for individuals to grow, but in a team, success depends on cooperation. For example, in a group project, if one person improves their skills but doesn't help others, the final result may still be poor. Band 8 answer. While personal development is important in the long run, I think achieving team targets should be the main focus when working in a group. In most real-life situations, whether it's a school project or a business task, the team's overall success matters more than one individual's progress. Interestingly, people can often grow personally by contributing to team success, through learning from others, solving conflicts, and adapting to challenges. For example, in a marketing internship I learned a lot simply by working with others toward shared objectives, even more than I would have learned by working alone. Question 2. Do you think it's important for children to join teams to learn to cooperate with others? Model answer. Band 6 answer. Yes, I think it's important. Children can learn how to play and work with others. They can also learn to share and help each other. Band 7 answer. Yes, I think team activities are a great way for children to learn cooperation. When they join sports teams or group games, they learn to listen, follow rules, and support others. These skills are useful later in life, too. Band 8 answer. Absolutely, I think involving children in teams is one of the best ways to help them develop social skills and a sense of cooperation. Through activities like group projects or sports teams, children learn to listen to others, compromise, and handle disagreements, all of which are crucial for personal and professional success later on. For instance, a child who plays on a soccer team quickly learns that winning isn't possible without communication and teamwork, no matter how talented an individual player is. Question 3. Do you think disagreements among team members have a great influence on the teamwork? Model answer. Band 6 answer. Yes, I think arguments can make the team work badly. People might not want to talk or help each other. Then the work is not good. Band 7 answer. Yes, disagreements can cause problems in teamwork, especially if the team members don't know how to handle them. Sometimes people stop working together or waste time arguing. But if they can talk calmly, it can also help them find better ideas. Band 8 answer. I do believe that disagreements can greatly impact teamwork, either in a negative or positive way, depending on how they are managed. If team members are unwilling to compromise or listen to each other, conflict can lead to delays and frustration. However, when disagreements are handled constructively, they can actually lead to better outcomes by encouraging people to see different perspectives. For example, in a university project I did, our team had different opinions about how to present our topic, but after discussing and combining ideas, the result was more creative than our original plan. Question 4. Can you suggest how teamwork could be cultivated in classes at school? Model answer. Band 6 answer. Teachers can give group work. Students can work together and help each other. This can make teamwork better. Band 7 answer. I think schools can help students learn teamwork by organizing group projects and team activities. Teachers can also teach students how to share ideas and solve problems together. These experiences help students get used to working with others. Band 8 answer. To cultivate teamwork in schools, teachers should design activities that require collaboration, such as group presentations, debates, or science experiments. It's also helpful to rotate team roles so that students learn to lead and follow. Furthermore, teachers can guide students on how to communicate respectfully and resolve conflicts. For example, in some schools, students are taught to give peer feedback and hold short, team meetings, which makes them more aware of how teamwork functions in real situations. These skills are essential, not just in school, but also in future jobs.
Congrats on making it to the end of this video, and kudos to you if you did all that practice. You are amazing. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. And you can also add my official LINE account that's in the profile. And if you do this, then I can send you a free phrases guide that you can use for your practice. All right, happy studying. See ya.